Start recording. So there we go. So practice discussing grammar. 2 sentences. You have to use the conjunction in yellow, and you have to make one of these sentences past perfect. Go ahead, Mr. Hassan. I did my homework. I went to bed.
I did my homework when I went to the bed.
Okay, I did my homework when I went to bed. Okay. Lakini had awe.
Yeah. Okay, I did my homework when I had went to the bed.
So that means homework waxa suubisay adoo hurdo oo sariirtaada ku jirta.
Okay.
It's not gonna be like that.
Okay.
Had goes in the first sentence.
Okay. When
I had.
Okay. I had did my homework.
Did waa bedelaysa past participle ka dhigaysa.
Okay. I had I had done.
Done. Very good. I had done my homework
when I went
to bed.
When I went to.
Very good. I drove 200 miles after I stopped for coffee.
I had drove 200 miles.
I had
drove.
Okay, past participle. So 8 waxaan dhahaynaa eaten. Did waxaan dhahaynaa done. Drove maxaan dhahaynaa drove waa past simple laakiin waxaa ka dhigaysaa past participle. So drove maxaa ka dhigaynaa
Drive.
DRIVIN.
Driven.
I had driven. Very good. I had driven. صح.
Okay. I had driven
صح.
200
miles
after I stopped for a coffee.
Okay, very good. She passed her driving test. She bought a car.
It's like this. Friday, I went past driving the last Friday.
Last Friday. What did you do last Friday?
I had passed.
You passed your driving lesson?
Yeah.
Hey. MashaAllah. Mabruk.
Yeah.
Mabruk.
I can see it.
Fantastic stuff. MashaAllah.
I had passed.
So that means,
last Friday I went to the NTCA. I finished there.
MashaAllah, man. I think very well done. I think MashaAllah. It took you how long? How long did it take you?
We are like 600 students.
600 students. Wow.
The whole country.
MashaAllah. Taking the test one time.
8 morning till 1 that.
So after lunchtime.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Mabruk, wallahi, mabruk. So if I see you driving Toyota Prada, I'll be like, Inshallah. So here we go. She passed her driving test. She bought a car.
She had passed.
And remember, the bottom sentence, you can make the bottom sentence the first sentence adapted.
Okay. She had bought
a car. You leave it like it is. You can leave that one like it is. You don't need to make it past participle. She had bought a car.
Okay, she had bought a car. She had bought a car. As soon
As soon
as soon she passed
as
her
soon
driving.
as
As
soon
soon as soon as
uh-huh.
she passed her driving test.
A driving test. Fantastic. Number 4, I didn't go to Italy. I learned Italian. Remember?
I hadn't.
I hadn't. Very good. I hadn't gone to Italy
I hadn't gone to Italy
until
until I learned Italian.
I had learned Italian. I
Or I
had
had
learned
learned.
Italian. Very good. Very good. So I hadn't gone to Italy until I had learnt Italian. Number 5, the past waxa ka dhigaysaa past perfect. Number 5, I read the book. I didn't understand the film. I read the book.
I had okay. I had read. I had ridden.
I had
I had wrote. I had wrote
read.
or read.
And you
I
spell
had
it the
read.
same. So read is the hardest one. Read, present simple, R-E-A-D. Marka ku dhawaaqaysid, read. Read, past simple. Marka ku dhawaaqaysid, R-E-A-D. Laakiin maxaa dhahaysaa? Read. So look, the present and the past, the spelling is the same. Laakiin when it's the present, you say read. When it's the past, you say read. Okay, so I had read the book.
I had read the book. Although I hadn't understood the film.
I didn't understand the film cast, you leave it as it is. All you need to change the first one. All you need to change is the first one. Although, do you know the meaning of although?
I think.
But. It's the same as but.
Okay.
Okay, although, but were the same.
Okay.
As soon as, Islamarki. When, marki. After, kedib. Until, illa. Okay, number 6, because his mother sent him to bed. He was naughty. His mother sent him to bed. He was naughty. Hadena.
His mother had sent him to bed.
The first sentence, it looks okay.
Okay. His mother sent him to bed because he had.
Very good. He had
naughty.
He had been. Was not been. He had been naughty.
He had been naughty.
His mother sent him to bed because he had been naughty. Number 7, Alwiri. She burnt the food, so we went out to eat. She burnt the food. We went out to eat. I don't know if that happens to you guys sometimes. I think this week, this week, I burned the food twice. 2 times.
You cooked twice.
waxaa dabka saaray digsiga madoobaaday qiiciyaa guriga qaaday. Inshallah. So she burned the food, so we went out to eat. Maxaa dhahayna?
She had burnt.
Huh?
She had burnt the food. So we went out to eat.
Very good. So we went out to eat. And the last one, she cooked a lovely supper. Supper maxay tahay is another word for one of the 3 meals you have for the day. Supper محل لها. عفوا كبيرة. ها.
Okay. Supper is night food.
Late food, it's like dinner. It's like dinner. Supper is dinner. Okay. So she cooked a lovely supper, but unfortunately, I ate a large lunch. So which one is the past? Which one is the past? And which action is now? Look at the 2 sentences.
The first one is now.
Now, very good. And the second one is?
It's a before.
Past. Okay then. So hadu past yahay, kaas waxa ka dhigtaa past perfect. She cooked a lovely supper, but unfortunately,
She had cooked.
No,
okay.
We did that one. She cooked a lovely supper, but unfortunately,
okay. I had eaten.
I had eaten. Very good. A large lunch. Very good. Like I said. Okay, correct the correct word. Choose the correct word to join the sentence. When while I got home, I checked my emails. So which word are we using? When while. Question number 2.
While I got home.
Okay. You're wrong. Okay. When I got home, I checked my email. When. So we're going to use when. We're not going to use while.
When I got home.
When I got home. Next one. I cut myself before or while I was shaving. I cut myself before while I was shaving.
While is meaning what?
While intan. So yeah, abaye intan shkada kujire.
Okay. I catch.
Intan kula hadlay. So
Okay.
while it shows 2 actions happening together.
Okay.
Okay. So I cut myself before I was shaving. I cut myself while I was shaving. While. Fantastic. Very good. While. Next, he worked for the same company until as he retired.
He worked for the same company
until he retired. Fantastic. Very good. I got out of bed before. As soon as I woke up.
I got out of bed before.
As soon as. Use your imagination. Can you get out of bed? Which one comes first? Getting out of bed or waking up?
Waking up.
Waking up. Okay, then I got out of bed before. You can't.
Before.
Although before is wrong. Why? Because you can't get out of bed. Although did.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
So what do you say?
As soon.
As soon as. As soon as. As soon as. Then she was thinking about her father. She was thinking about her father as until she was going to work. Until illa way. Can't say until.
Oh.
Okay. Because until it shows something. Look, present continuous, past continuous until one of these actions had to stop. Like in labadooda where it's not socdaan. So you can't use until. You have to use as your while. labada ficil hadday isku waqti socdaan as waa isticmaali kartaa until while waa isticmaali kartaa as waa isticmaali kartaa while waa isticmaali kartaa until it shows that one action is stopping and then another one is beginning. Okay, did you get that? Okay, great.
Yeah,
Number 6 and number 7 waa adiga.
Number 6.
Yeah. After or before I went to bed, I locked all the doors.
I went to the bed. I locked all the doors. Before I went to bed, I locked all the doors.
Very good. Before I went to bed. Very good. The next one. After or before I left school, I lived abroad for a year.
I lived abroad for years. After I left the school. After I left the school.
Fantastic.
I lived abroad for a year.
About a year. MashaAllah. Okay, here you go. That's fantastic. So now conjunctions can usub when, while, until, as soon as, before, after. Meel ku qoro. Dhammaantood conjunctions are ku qoraysaa. They do similar jobs to and, but, your because. Like in officer, and, but, your because, they're the important ones. Maxay yihiin? The important ones. Kuwa muhiimka ah. Soma. Okay, these other ones, they're extra ones, and they do the same job, but in a different way. So meel ku qoro hadii Ilaahay idmo. I'll go up. Here you go. Ayko safan. When, after, as soon as, until. Okay.
As soon as. To okay, ma'am. I'm done. Wow.
Ready? Very good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Unit number 3. Complete the sentences with your own ideas. So you've got a sentence. Sentence kan adaa laga rabaa inaad dhamaystirtid. We enjoyed the holidays, although muxuu yahay waa conjunction. Sah. So this is a conjunction.
Although.
Because. But. Very good. While. Very good. So. Very good. Just as. Why cause a conjunction? Although. Wakala.
Just as is conjunction.
So I think waxaa laga rabaa, okay, if a sentence has a conjunction in, that means there has to be 2 statements. So originally it should have been 2 sentences. So I think waxaa laga rabaa, okay, qaybtii hore waa lagu siiyey, waxaa la you're free to use your mind to finish the sentence. So the first one, we enjoyed the holiday, although
Okay, just right,
Okay. I can say one thing. We enjoyed the holiday. If you go on holiday today, maybe the holiday is very good. لكن هل أرينا نعيسى ماشي هذا أدي. Sometimes it's the hotel. Sometimes waxa way taxi drivers way ku dhibayaan. So I think a safar markaa gashid. Sometimes what's the things that you don't like markaa safar gashid? Think about it. What kind of things don't you like? Don't you like? Sometimes you hate the maybe you might hate the hotel. Maybe you might hate the food.
When I went,
صح.
we enjoyed the holiday. Although the place we went, the food is awful.
The food very good. Was awful, very good.
Was
so the food was
awful.
awful. Past tense. Okay. As I sat on the plane, I felt nervous. As I sat on the plane here, I felt nervous. Nervous, worried. Because
Yeah, because it's my first time. It was my first.
good. Fantastic. Good. MashaAllah. I lived in Sweden for a year. I lived in Sweden for a year. But
I left.
I left.
Because
Fantastic.
because
Not
no,
because,
I can't.
but ولا استعمال.
But
So I lived in Sweden for a year,
yeah,
but
I left.
I left. Very good. I met my wife while I met my wife.
While
يعني gabadha guursaday waxaan isku aragnay waxaan la ku kulmay anoo while I
this is before I met
Yeah.
my wife.
while I was at work.
I was done.
While I was at work يعني شقada intaa joogay. While I was at uni intaa jaamacadda iskula jirnay. While I was traveling intaa safar ku jiray. So anything like that. So I met my wife while.
It's talking about the history.
Yeah, so it's kind of like if I asked you a question, how did you meet your wife? Xaaskaaga hee
Yeah,
u baratay?
yeah,
Sidee u baratay?
yeah. We are classmates. If I say while
I was classmates, very good. While I was classmates, very good. Very good. So next one, waxaan dhahnay, I wanted to get a gift. I wanted to get a gift. A gift. I wanted to get fit. Get fit.
Yeah.
Fit. So fit like strong. So maha. So I.
So I feel like I lost my
Uh,
I lost tell me that is something testosterone
uh,
testosterone either the one the man must have.
I wanted to get fit, so I
lost my testosterone. I don't know that's something.
I don't get. I didn't understand. Igu soo celi.
Testosterone. This is something محل جري.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Testosterone. Okay. I wanted to get fit so I can increase my testosterone.
Yeah.
Testosterone is important, very important
Yeah.
for men. For men, it's important. So next
Yeah.
one. Waxaa lagu yidhi, my phone rang. My phone here rang. Wuu dhacay. Just as I
I went to toilet.
just as I went toilet. Very good. Although I didn't feel well, يعني waa jiranahay. I
I
uh-huh.
I ate bad food. I ate bad food.
سؤالي.
I had it.
Although
Okay,
I
I
didn't
ate.
feel well, like I didn't feel well. Okay, لكن yeah, although I didn't feel well, I went to work. shaqadayda iska aaday. Although I didn't feel well, inkasta xanuunsanahay, I went to work.
I
I
went to
watched TV until
and died.
iga raali ahow adiga waxa ku jira TikTok waxa fiirsanayaa qoladan Israa'iil iyo waxa ka dhex socda.
I don't live with this.
Huh?
This, if you feel what the is
Wala yaabaya. I watched TV until
but Christians.
ah
Yeah, when I see Islamic like our Islam is good too much. We are see inside.
wallahi alxamdulilah aniga may wallahi adiga dadkaas waa iska masaakiin anakana obviously adiga masjid maka iyo madiina iyo aqsa waa meesha salaada ay kusoo degta maogtahay usbuucan oo dhanna adiga bishaan lasoo dhaafoo dhan adiga yahuudda way iska galaayeen dadka salaada tukanaya dhibayeen ayakaa waxay dhahayn anakaa meesha ku tukanayna waa la wareegaynaa so adiga in yar waxaa moodaa dadkii guryahooda iska dhacayaan ama way baabi'inayaan way duminayaan
Yeah, I have the story.
soo
Yeah.
maha so adiga
I
calaayad
have.
adiga usbuucan waxa la yiri midkan barakaysan oo sacuudiga haysto maxaa la dhahaa maxamed bin salmaan wuxuu dhahay waa la heshiinaya yuhuudda yacni wuxuu rabay inuu iska dhaho qaata masjidka soo maha so adiga I think nimankan gaaza joogo yani xaqay leeyihiin inay dhahaan la adiga ma dhacayso ma ogtahay adiga qofka maanta oo dhan haddii la dulo
This Israel.
ay ka fiiri guriga dhulkao dhan ay haystaan guryahay iska dhisan okay laakiin masjidka maxaa idin keenaya maxaa dadka guryahooda u dhacaysiin so adiga calaayat xaal adiga I think
This
it's
time, inshallah.
adiga ilaahay idinkiis
This
dhulkaas adiga last time I think it was Imam Nawawi markuu noolaa
1948.
iyo Ibn Taymiyyah
1940.
700 years ago way la wareegeen markay la wareegeen they had it for 100 and something years markii dambe Salaaxudiin ka qaatay ma ogtahay
Yeah.
so ilaahay idinkiis adiga mumkin the same thing is gonna happen again inta laga qaato
حسن الظن يا حسن الظن حسن الظن
يا حسن الظن إن شاء الله
يا حسن الظن
oh
حسن الظن بالله is the best.
yeah man adiga it doesn't matter وما رميت إذ رميت ولكن الله رمى يعني وما رميت adiga wax maada tuurin إذ رميت marka wax tuuraysa ولكن الله رمى لكن إلهي baa wax tuuraya يعني dagaalka markaa ku jirtid dadka muslimiinta daa'iman waxa la jiro oo caawinayo waxa weeye ilaahay malaa'igta insha Allah
This
khayr
is yeah is the
maxaa tiri
حقيقة.
xaqiya exactly adiga ilaahay dulmiga ma jeclo ilaahay dulmiga ka magan galnay laakiin ilaahay dulmiga ma jeclo qof muslim ha ahaado qof gaal ha ahaado maanta xitaa qof gaala haddaad dulmisid ilaahay raali kama aha iska daa qof muslim la dulminayo ma ogtahay so dad muslimiin ah oo lagu dhahay meesha ma kasoo bixi
Twitter of Dubai, Twitter of this وزارة خارجية
ah
in Dubai.
ah
waxay soo qoreen maaragtay they
may
wrote something tweet of خارجية وزارة
maxay dhaheen
ka xunnahay Israel na soo weeraro something like they wrote Arabic
wallahi
maxaa
adiga
dhihi jiray you see the Emirates Arab
should I tell you something adiga
Sisi
Sisi code Sisi iyo
friend
midka
of your Israel
I know
friend of Israel
adiga horta
you don't know something
bin Zayed adiga ninka dhalay nimanka hadda Dubai haysto he was a good man aabahood was a good man laakiin wuu dhintay wuxuu dhintay I think 20 years ago wuu dhintay laakiin nimanka hadda madaxda hayo oo UAE-ga adiga waxay go'aansadeen inay Israel iska raacaan so it's sad very sad ilaahay xoogu ku siiyey lacagu ku siiyey wax walba ku siiyey and then at the same time waxaad dhahaysaa gaalaha u hiilina which is sad
وضرب الله مثلا قرية كانت آمنة مطمئنة يأتيها رزقها غدا في كل مكان
الله أكبر فكفرت من أنعام الله
أذاق الله بهذا الجوع
waxay ku kufriyeen nicmadii alle like marka waxa labis waxa ugu dhignay خوف والجوع
it will happen fun
الله أكبر الله أكبر إلهك مهم قلبي So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to do some research. Okay? So I want you to look at these two guys, Charles Dickens, you're Robert Louis. They're both authors. ونمن كتب عانا قري or UK or English ka. So waxaa laga rabaa to answer the following questions. When did they live? What kind of books did they write? What was the reason for their success? Why did they become successful? Best known books, the most important books ee qoreen. Best known characters, dadka buugaas ku jira oo caanka ah. Personal life, noloshiisa gaarka ah. Yani, did he ever get married? Did he have children? You can use Wikipedia if you want. You can use Wikipedia, or you can listen to the video. عفوا هرقبة هاي يقرأ الأول. So do your best, answer those questions. I hope you have a good evening. And حاليا مغرب وناكسن إن شاء الله.